Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel. I am Big E. We are back in City Skylines. Happy Sunday to you. It is Skylines Sunday. Yes. Back in our beautiful little, just absolutely gorgeous map here. Look at this. Beautiful. Reminds me a little bit of the Florida Keys. Any old two. I've got the game radio on, but I need to adjust it a little bit. I really wish you had an option to adjust the volume here, but you don't. You can either mute it or it's either on or off. And it's going to be a fine line. It's the first time I'm using it in a while. Take it down to 4%. Maybe that's okay. We fixed a bunch of traffic problems last episode. Got some stuff worked out. We put this whole area in over here. I really love this intersection. I mean, this interchange. It's kind of cool looking. It really is. And it feeds into Beachfront Estates as what we named it. I'll tell you something we're going to do right now. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. This whole area right here. I was asking people to name a park. We have Applegate Grounds. And one of my most loyal City Skylines viewers, Mr. RAI, how are you, sir? I hope your day is going well. We're going to rename this. It's actually the other way, isn't it? It's RIA. This is RAI Sanctuary. Yes, it is. How do you spell sanctuary? I think that's it. Wait, it's the other way. Wait. Forgive me, RAI. It's RAI. Is it? It is. It better be. Hold on. I have to check. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now. Let me pull this up really quick. We're going to name this. He had a suggestion for me, and I turned the suggestion around on him. He wanted to name it after me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm going to name it after you, sir. I got to scroll through my comments. So many. It's RAI. I knew it. And that's exactly what I named it. Yes. Now, that's his YouTube name. I don't know the gentleman's name. He may have actually told me. But I think I asked him, and I think he said, just call me that. Just call me RAI. There you are. This is RAI Sanctuary, and we're going to be working on this. What this is going to be nature trails. I might have one dirt road that comes down and then just kind of like nature trails off of this. Maybe some fishing islands. In fact, if we want fishing islands, fishing piers and stuff, we'll have to have a dirt road. But this is a nature reserve out here, and we're going to be working on that. Yes, we are. Take a look at our demands. Thanks for your support, RAI. Thanks for all your comments over the years. He's been with me since I started City Skylines. This is a little bit jacked up right here because the way that this came in, I put this road in first. What I should have done is brung this straight down and then connected, but that would have thrown this road off a little bit, and I'm trying to, what I'll call, respect the topography here and just kind of line it up to the road, but not a big deal. The way that we handle that is put a bunch of trees there so you can't see how awful it is. Anyway, we got a little creative with the highway here. People can come in this way, and when they leave, they go this way. And generally, I have my highway exchanges, they're kind of just right next to each other. You come in and out roughly in the same place. Not over here. We have called this Beachfront Estates. It's kind of boring, but we're going to leave it that for right now. We do have some residential demand. Let's do it. Did I put schools and stuff here? I've got schools down here. I probably need more schools down here. In fact, let's do it. I'm going to need an elementary school. Let's put an elementary school. Put the elementary school there, and then I want the high school on the other side. And we'll leave that open so that we can put a road between here. Here we are. Run that straight through. We'll break the... Got some interesting stuff happening here. We're going to break... it's not going to be so grid-like, even though I'm currently making it grid style. Perhaps a park. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do anything interesting? Let's do that. I'm going to leave that open. See what happens there. How are we doing on water and stuff? We need to be piped in up here. I'm just going to do that. It's not very efficient the way that I have piped that in, but it never is. It never is very efficient. Let's put some more houses in here. So these, I've purposely left little spaces here. So this kind of looks like sky-rise condominiums. At least they will when they level up. And I've done that on purpose because I wanted... We're going to put some walking paths down here. And there is a mod I can get where it actually hides the path. Because if you put a path on the beach, it just kind of stands out. But if I have the mod where I essentially make the walking path invisible to our eyes, it blends right in to the beach and you can't see it. And it just looks like you've got beach activity without an actual path. We might do some of that. We might. But for right now, let's... This is all high-res stuff. Back here, I believe, is what we're going to do, is we're going to go some low density. That's going to pop in really quickly. Got a little bit of demand for some commercial. I've never heard this station before. It's called African Vibes. I guess it's new. I don't know when I got it. But I'm used to these. Like, these are the standard ones. I've never heard this one. I figured I'd give it a shot. And, well, what do we want across the street from the hospital? You know what we need across the street from the hospital? We need... What do we need? We need like a fitness center. We haven't put one of these in. We could do a community pool, or we could do like the sports hall and gymnasium. Let's do a little fitness center over here. It's actually not ideal. I'll tell you what. Let's put it here. I'm going to... Can't really center it up. I'm going to put that there. Well, I can center this up if I use Move It. I'll use Move It to move it. Center that up a little bit. Yeah, let's do a little decorating here. Grab some palm trees. Have like a little landscaped appearance here. Kind of digging the station. Kind of digging it. There we are. Maybe a few here. I mean, this is kind of the theme over here. We put some bushes and stuff in here as well. Yeah, now I think this boosts our... What does it do? It raises the health of the neighborhood a little bit. I think we like that.
You are listening to African Vibes Radio with me, Sakani. If you're the only one dancing, then you are the only one doing it right, especially if you're wearing earbuds. People who are dancing by themselves with earbuds
just listening.
Like they're in a commercial. But don't worry, the people around you are actually enjoying it, even if they're pretending not to. As long as you don't dance too crazy. If you're not sure,
we need death care over here.
A little shoulder is good. But my real advice to you is find someone to dance with. Then you can dance as crazy as you like. Keep on dancing and keep on doing it right.
Some of these commercials they have are really funny. Some not so much. We're going to need some... I was kind of worrying about when this was going to be a problem. So as you can see now, the garbage facilities is just way too far away. We have to have something over here. And trash is stacking up on us. This is going to end up killing me in the long run, how crooked this is and how everything else is not going to line up. But I'm going to let it go. I have to figure out where we want... We're going to need some incineration, unfortunately. There's just no other way to deal with it. We could do these small recycling centers They do cause a little bit of pollution and a little bit of noise pollution. They're not very efficient, but they're way less pollution, as you can see, than the incineration plant. Just way less. So let's see here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this road out. I'm just going to have to make an executive decision here. I'm going to bring the road out to here. We need to get rid of these trees. Let's take that up a little bit. I love the tree brush. The tree brush is hard to beat. Great add-on. We're going to put a little recycling center back here. I'm going to call it a recycling center. I'm going to put a couple of recycling centers. It doesn't quite fit. I thought that would line up perfectly. We're going to need some water up here. They're going to send trucks out immediately. Little recycling center on the outskirts of town there. Not the most lovely thing when you're coming over this bridge, but maybe your focus is down here, you know? Maybe your focus is down there. I'm also wondering, do I dare mess with this? Let me see. That's a little bit better. I'm not going to mess with that too much because I'll end up destroying it. That may work. It's a little far drive over here, but we're going to leave it for now. We'll see how that works out. How's everything else looking? Our electricity is we're still good to go here. Water is great. Garbage processing is really, really good, and we've got coverage now. Our healthcare, that cemetery is starting to fill up. We've got one cemetery over here. Do I have coverage over here? Yeah, we're pretty good to go there. The crematorium is fine. It's just this cemetery. We have no child or elder care, but we have no sick seniors or children. I don't like using this. So I heard it messes up the balance of the game up a little bit. I don't know how true that is, but we've used them in the past. I think it makes a minimal impact. I don't know. Maybe we should have them, though. But we don't have them right now. I'm also thinking about this little intersection here. This kind of feels like this might... Should that be a four-way? Maybe what needs to happen here... Oh, gosh. Look how terrible that is. Look how terrible that is. I don't think I do anything there. I'm trying to think of something I could do here. Something interesting I could put here. This is just a really oddball intersection.
There's a party going on right here on African Vibes Radio. Stay tuned.
We want stop signs there. I probably need to leave that as a light, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think I had it like this, and then I set it back to a traffic light. That would 100% be a stoplight. There'd be like reduced speed. You'd have a reduced speed section here. There's no way that an interstate would just dead end like this. And I could affect that. I could change the road to four-way here. In fact, let's see. Like, we could just kind of make that happen ourselves. Oh, that doesn't work. No, that does not work. That does not work at all because that's the wrong type of road. I don't think I have a four-way, one-way road. I've got a six-lane one-way. Well, hold on. What does that look like? The lane mathematics just do not work there. No, I'm going to take it back. I don't have the correct road to work there. We'll leave it how it was. Let me check on the intersection. It probably changed. No, it's fine. I don't know what they're doing. Like, what do you mean, what are we doing? What are you doing with the roads, sir? This will all work itself out again. I wonder why that changed. Before, this was a double turn. Oh, it's because I put this road in. Now it changes it back to a double turning lane. If either one of these lanes can go this way and either one can go that way. Let's just leave this. Leave that how it is, because I've completely screwed it all up. What I was trying to affect there is like a reduced speed section to make it a little bit more realistic, but who am I kidding with realism? All right. All right, this is kind of happening. What, do we have like a university over here? I don't think we do. We do not. I feel like we're going to need one. This is its own separate area. Where should we put a university? This is kind of an interesting space here. And it actually fits back here. I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Now that's interesting. It's right at the end of that road. Whoops. Let's do that. It kind of fits nicely in there. Just the regular university. I guess we could have gone with... That one's a lot bigger. We'll go with this. We'll go with this one. And do I want to change the trees here? I don't think I do, because the neighborhood has this like maple tree, oak tree kind of vibe. So let's just stick with that vibe here. Landscaping. Let's see. What do we have? Eastern cottonwoods. These kind of work. We'll mix this up. We'll put some different things in here. And then we'll do some flowery stuff. These look kind of nice as well. Maybe two flowery trees over here. A couple of flower. I don't think you'd have these on the corner here because of it would block line of sight there. But you know what? It's fine. Some oak trees. Yeah, this kind of fits. Let's line this. Oh, that's kind of cool. Doesn't always happen.
I'm Greg, owner and founder of Steel Frame Sports.
Spots.
Short fingers, which are a characteristic
Spots.
of the family line. I was unable to play sports at the elite level
Spots.
I would like to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year.
Not lined up there.
Every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Sports. That's who. Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
Dinosaurus, the only restaurant with a
Just listening to the commercials.
Our animatronics are so real, you'll think a T-Rex is serving you T-bone.
I like this.
Is serving you teriyaki. That a Brontosaurus is serving you chili dogs. Every dish is an
Not digging the high school here.
Like our Stegogetti, our Raptor Burger Rex, or the pile of crumbled sticky brownies.
We're moving the high school here.
Named the Dino Droppings. So, take a trip into the wild at Dinosaurus. You can dine in or dine-o.
Okay. This whole area is going to be just a beautiful park area here
Good times, my friend. Good
in front of
times.
this university.
I hope you're having a good day today like I am. Thank you for joining us. I am your host, Sakani, and you are listening to African Vibes Radio.
What else do we have? Do I have any? I got Mars. Let's keep it on African Vibes for right now. Let's check out some parks here. What can we put in here? Got these really large parks with trees. Oh, it doesn't fit. Man, that is such a massive park. What about small park? Small park fits beautifully in there. Let's do a small park on either side here. And I can get some... Oh, wait a minute. don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, I got rid of the trees right there, but look at that. Did these... Oh, the paths didn't quite connect. I wonder if... Can I connect those? I doubt that I can. Distance too short. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's okay. They fit perfectly. I couldn't have gotten that any better. I don't think I'm going to worry about a fence or any of that. That kind of fits, right? That's in front of a university. Little tree-lined road. We're going to leave that. Now it makes me want to switch these trees to match these. Should we do that? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It would kind of blend in, though, you know? I could change the default trees here. I think these are apple or pear trees or something. And it would look like the park just runs right into the university. Okay, I've just sold myself. We're going to do that. Let's see if I can do this. Take this on down to Funky Towns, where we take it. That was really horrible landscaping, if I'm being honest anyway. So we're going to Alt-B this. Wait, is it Control? It's Alt. It's Alt-B. Let's see if we can figure out what we've got going on here. So we want to go to the trees. Tree variant. We want to switch these to... Let's see. It's a... Pretty sure it's a fruit tree. It might be an apple tree. It's not an apple tree. It's not a cherry tree. Is it like an orange tree? Orange tree. It's the orange tree. I like that. We'll switch that one. Oh, there's only the one. Okay, there's only the one. So we know it's an orange tree. Now I just have to find whatever these might be. And the way that I can do that is select here. Alt-B. Hello. Alt-B. Here we go. It's orange and sugar maple. This mod is so good. So we'll put some sugar maples out here. Sugar maple. And I can use my handy dandy... Right there it is. Sugar maple. I love it. Let's get... That's terrible. Let's see if I can do that. That's a little bit better. We'll do... Kind of do the same here. So we want kind of like 1, 2, 3, and then one's on the side. And then we find our... I already forgot what it was. Was it orange? No. What tree was it? Darn it. Wait, I can do this. I'll find it here. No, that's what we just used. No.
Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Sakani, and I hope you're having a good day, my friend. And I hope you're enjoying
Where are they at?
the way I do.
Do I Alt-B it again? Okay.
Don't worry.
Just terrible. Alt-B. What do we have here?
No matter how great your pain might
Orange trees. I looked that up. I didn't see it. Orange tree. Try that again. Maybe I just look in orange.
When they ask me how much it hurts.
We could do apple trees as well. There it is.
So I don't worry about the small stuff. Every day is a gift, and we're gonna have
the commercials for this channel aren't the best. I like that. Now it kind of looks like it just kind of flows and shows. And what we'll do here is put some small bushes in here. Put some of these small bushes just to kind of, you know, just kind of break it up a little bit. Not the best I've ever decorated, but you know what? I think it kind of works. So we have them on the corners. And then what do I have here? See if I can kind of match. So I got one in between. I've got one centered. And And I've got one here and here. And then also have them here. Oh, just terrible. That doesn't look good, does it? Let's just do that. Let's fill in. It's good enough. Oh. Terrible, man. Okay, we're going to leave that. I know it's... Whoever's walking by is going to be like, who did this landscaping? But anyway, it kind of accomplishes what I want. The park just kind of flows in to the university. Yeah, we like that sort of thing. This area is popping. And we might leave this area for a little bit. Let's connect this. Oh, that doesn't actually line up. So let's do it this way. Let's run this out a little bit further. And that way I can pull this road in. Which is going to put a stoplight. It should. Yeah, just do stop signs here. Just like that. This probably warrants a stop light. Guess I'll leave it. So the problem here, so our crematorium, wait, don't I have one down here? Oh, I do. I was going to say the problem is this guy has to come down this side of the road and then make a U-turn. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's sleeping. Oh, there he is. He got him. He picked him up. All right, I'm kind of digging this. We're going to leave this for right now. Mm-hmm. What are we doing on time? No, we're not even a half an hour in. How did that work for our garbage processing? Okay, we're covered now. I feel good about this. No, it doesn't look the best, but it's working. And everything else is working. Now we're going to work on RAI Sanctuary. Yes, we are. Now, what I'm going to have to do here, so we have a special brush, which I was calling like a swampish type of brush, but I'm going to be laying paths all through here, and so what I want to do, we're going to have to relay all of this in, because if I lay the paths over top of the trees, they delete the trees, but they don't actually delete in the game, so they'll load up, and I don't want that. But I'm thinking, do I have... Let me see if I have this. It may have been a custom. Yeah, I had well, uncheck that. Do I have a lighthouse? I do. This is part of the base game. I want this down here. I want to put this down here. I may have to move this a little bit. Let's see what the water does. Probably move that out some. The smallest thing, and the water goes completely crazy. Let's move this out a little here. Yeah, I'm feeling that. That's how I'm feeling. And then I can lower this. Just make it a little bit closer to...
This is African Vibes. I'm your host,
Yeah.
Connie, and
Wait till the
you are
water
listening
settles
to
down there.
great music, my
And
friend.
what I'm going to do is run a path. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me run the dirt road. We want a dirt road that runs all the way back here. This is like a foresty road. Actually, could I use... Does one of these allow vehicles on it? No, it does not. Okay. So we'll do the road. I want a rugged road. I could probably get some pretty decent ones from the community workshop. But we are going to run this. We're going to freeform this road. Get it as close as I can there. Then we're going to have paths. Ooh, that really knocked that down. I actually don't mind that. We're going to have a little cliff here. Let's look at my rocks. Let's get some rocks in here. Yeah, let's get some rocks. We'll see if we can... Doesn't really like them. Oh boy, that's way too large. See if I can make this work. I can make it work with Move It. I want it the appearance of like a rocky shore here, you know? So we can overlap some of these and turn them. Put a few on this side. Like a rocky coast, you know? Feel me? We feel you, E. We feel you, Big E. Turn this one up this way. And then we'll change it up. No, not that. Not that. Put a couple of these. A couple of these here and there. Like maybe kind of a natural little border. Like it's just telling you, hey, be careful. Be careful right here. Be careful when you drive. I might be able to move one in there. All right. Looks a little bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't like that. And I'm going to put some paths in now. I think we're going to want a fishing pier back here, right? I don't know. It is a sanctuary. Should we allow fishing? The thing about the fishing piers is I want a custom one. This is just too weird. I just don't understand. And I've mentioned this before. Like, how do you get over here? Do you swim? Because there's no boats or anything. Maybe I can find some custom... Try to find some custom piers, perhaps. So for right now, we're going to lay in... I'm going to do the nature reserve paths. But I kind of like the ones with the lights on them. The only problem with these paths, they're just on one side. So if you start... Oh, we want that. Whoops. Oh, I can't... Right, I can't snap to the road. What am I trying to do there? Let me start from here. Okay, that works. Yeah, so I think if I start from this side, I think I get the light on the same side. What is going on here? Let me see. Does that put the light on the same side? It does. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I kind of want the light on the same side. I don't know why, but I just kind of do.
Pernu is Italian for jean jacket. We take the second best of Milan.
We'll just have them cross.
Markup, bring it to you. Just because you don't have
turn.
taste,
Should have had that off right away.
Pernu apparel, clothes, but not quite.
Put a couple like this. I think we'll run one down this way. Now this is going to change, but I don't think I mind. Let's have like a long meandering path.
If you thought that was good, then you are going to love this next one. I'm Sakani, and this is African Vibes Radio.
Like that. I'd have to go the same direction, but I don't think I'm going to put a path on this side. Maybe just maybe a little connector right here, though. Okay. Maybe another way to get down. What do you think? Maybe a path that comes off this way. It's right to the water's edge. I went the wrong way. Let me go the other way. A path that comes this way. It puts the light on that side. We could put a few more in there. Tell you what, let's connect these two. Then we're going to fill this all in with trees. Keep the light on that side. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe a path here. Let's see, maybe we got a path that... Yeah, maybe you get in here. And... a bit of a sharp corner. Can I... Yeah, we can take that out. All right. I'm liking this. Now we're going to go to our forest brush, our swamp brush. Marsh brush is what I called it. We're going to fill all this back in. We want it really heavily. We want to pack this stuff in here. We want it really dense. Maybe a little bit lighter as it gets closer to the lighthouse here. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice, lush, swampy, foresty area. And as you get closer out here, these rocks look a little bit strange, do they not? They look pretty weird. As you get closer out here, what you're going to get into is some of this action. You're going to start seeing some of this action. Yeah. Some of this action right here. We're going to mix this action up with some different types of things. I don't know. Like this is marsh grass, right? Maybe. It's covering the road a little bit. It's a little dicey down here. Watch out for the gators. Watch out for the gators, bro. You had some dark stuff here. Light. Light. I think that's what I was using. I should make a brush with this stuff because this is actually kind of what I was wanting to do. It gives the ground a little bit more realistic texture. So I could do that. Let's just do this. I'll increase the brush size. I'll just pop this stuff in here where it lets me. It's not actually letting me do it that much. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks kind of nice. This will look really cool at night. If I turn on the, the day-night cycle. There we are. This is RAI Sanctuary. You have wildlife in here. There's no hunting allowed. We'll put some benches in here. You can, this is just a service road, perhaps, for this lighthouse. Is it functional? I don't know. Maybe it's functional. I don't think it actually is, but little service road. This is an old service road that used to come down here. This is RAI Point. We call this area RAI Point, RAI Sanctuary. You know what we need to do? This reminds me. We need to get a subscriber neighborhood happening. I think that's actually what I was thinking about doing down here. But I'm feeling, look at this. I think I've just figured out where we're going to put subscriber keys or subscriber point. Just a bunch of big time houses down here. We got a little private lagoon. I think that's going to be happening. Yes. How are we doing on time? 37 minutes. I've usually spent this amount of time just trying to fix one road. Oh, what's the traffic doing here? I got a lot of traffic. I think it's because I put new houses. People are wanting to move in, and this is the only way in, essentially. Very nice. Something else we could potentially think about, if we want, is harbor, like either cruise line or shipping. Yeah, I'm not sure where we'll do that yet. We're doing for milestones. We're coming up on Colossal City, 18,000. We do unlock a new square. And we also have nuclear power plant and ocean thermal energy conversion. I think this one's really good too.
Right. Especially if you're wearing earbuds. People who are dancing by themselves with earbuds always look like they're in a commercial.
Let's go. Let's do some old man music. Some old man music. I hope all these are cool to play. I think I may have had to turn the radio off in some of our early seasons because I was getting a copyright claim. Long as it's not a copyright strike, it's fun. I have it's a short episode for City Skylines. I think we're going to wrap this up around 40 minutes. I like the university that we have here. Perhaps we could do a little football stadium down here. It would generate a lot of traffic, but it wouldn't be that bad because we do have this larger collector road here that shuttles people in and out. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. Let's do a little of this. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. If you have any naming suggestions or something you'd like to see put into the game, let me know. If you got any ideas about where a nice little harbor might go for some either cargo or cruise line, let me know. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If it's during the week when you see this, I hope your week's going well. You guys and gals take care. I will see you next weekend. Take care.